special which has been set by Dave Bill of near Lepton.
Near Lepton, yes.
Well, it's a special on, David?
Motorway services.
Okay, this is probably appearing on some Monday night when there's no LightSpeed quiz appearing, when we actually get ahead of the game, as it were. So each of these answers contains the name of, or part of the name of...
a motorway service in the UK.
And how many are there?
50.
How many service stations?
A lot more than 50.
Right, well let's go.
I think
let's
I might.
look.
We may only have one repeat, but we shall soon find
The
out.
winner's on this table.
Oh, sorry.
L is the winner. No, I'm sorry, it's the wrong answer.
-10.
Are we all in?
We're all in.
Resets.
Good luck, everybody.
Hopefully, well done. Easy starter. Question 1. What is the first name of the chef who holds 3... Debster. Heston is the right answer. Heston on the M4, Fat Duck at Bray. Who's the fashion partner of Suzanne? Simon.
Trini Woodall.
Woodall is the right answer.
No prisoners.
A pun on a wonder of the ancient world. Which engineer, born in 1757, was dubbed the Colossus of Rhodes? Colin. Telford. Thomas Telford is the right answer. Question number 4. Born in 1919, he made his acting debut in 1943. Which actor is arguably best known for his role as Clayton Farlow? Colin.
Keel. Howard Keel.
Howard Keel is the right answer. Reset. They were nicknamed Butch and Sundance after the film characters of the same name. McP.
Tamworth 2.
The Tamworth 2 is the right answer.
They're the pigs.
Yeah.
2 points.
The pigs that escaped from the abattoir in Wiltshire is the Tamworth 2. Question number 6. Are we all back in?
Yeah.
His middle name is the first name of a 7'1" basketball legend who played for the Orlando Magic and Miami Heat. He moved from Liverpool to Manchester City in 2015. McP. Raheem Sterling. Shaquille Sterling O'Neal would give Michael 2 points. We're all in?
Yep.
The only loss in Tony Blair's political career was in the 1982 by-election. Colin. In Beaconsfield is the right answer. Colin. Question number 8. Go back in. The dead of Jericho, last seen wearing. Curtis.
Morse.
Incorrect. Simon.
Cherwell.
Lee.
Bicester.
Incorrect. -1. Vince.
Oxford.
Oxford is the right answer.
Did myself.
Just an 8.
Last thing wearing, Ghost of the Machine, The Secret of Bay 5B, Last Day Towards the all filmed in which English city? It is Oxford. Question number 9. Dixter, Tulip, Tissot, Transplant, Broad Heel, Bucket and Plastering are common types of which tool, often used...
Oh no.
Fat Marky.
Trowel.
Trowel is the right answer. Laycock. +2 is the right answer. Reset.
Sorry.
You gonna Paul?
Yeah.
What type of tree is a thin-leaved kid? Birch is the right answer.
Birch with a question mark at the end.
In possibly the worst example of an acronym known to man, what are the 3 R's of education? Paul.
Reading, writing,
Good answer?
Am I second on the list?
Next is Paul's right. Debster.
Has he given his answer? Yes. Reading.
Reading or reading would be the right answer. If a Yorkshireman was trying to offload his old tractor on an online seller, to which website? Fat Market.
I was going to say extractor fan, but
No. Kid.
Go to eBay.
Prompt.
You go to eBay. T-Bay.
T-Bay is the right answer.
a knobhead.
T-Bay is the right
He said to what website, so he would go to...
To eBay.
Yeah,
T-Bay.
that's
So T-Bay. Yeah.
Why did I? Oh.
Alright. Ooh, actual first hard question. In the 2005 general election, it was renamed as Ochil and South Perthshire. Prior to that, it was simply Perth from 1997 to 2005. What? Simon?
Kinross?
Perth and Kinross is the right answer. Reset. In the sitcom Birds of a Feather, Sharon and Tracy were obsessed with which Lee?
Chigwell.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Sharon and Tracy were obsessed with which perpetually orange American actor who they... Steve?
No, sorry.
No? Colin?
George Hamilton.
George Hamilton is the right answer.
Opportunity there, didn't they?
Hamilton on the M74.
Absolutely.
At 70 miles long and emptying into the Thames estuary near...
Medway.
Which river separates the men of Kent from Kentish men? It is the Medway. Congratulations. Becoming Vice President of the USA in March 1881. Kid.
It's Chester Alan Arthur.
Chester River. Arthur is the right answer.
I don't. 2-0.
That's the important result.
Born in 1968 in Bolton, he's an English actor. He played Brother Oswin in the TV show Cadfael, but he's undoubtedly better known for his role as Marlon Dingle in Emmerdale. Lee.
Mark Charnock.
Mark Charnock, I think Charnock Richard is the right answer.
New Marlon was in Cadfael, didn't he, wasn't he?
In March 2017, actor Ricky Tomlinson sensationally revealed Steve that which twice nightly TV presenter was in fact NMI55 Charnock, as in Charnock Richard Whiteley. Steve is right for 2 points. Which rifle was described as the gun... Kid.
Enfield.
Incorrect.
Lloyds.
-1. Next one, Simon.
Winchester.
Winchester is the right answer. The gun that won the West. Hey. Question number 20. Who was the original presenter of the Golden Hour on Radio 1? A role he now has. Oh, Colin. Tony Blackburn is the right answer.
2 points. On Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Question 21. Born in Shrewsbury in 1809. He died in 1882. Steve. Charles Darwin is the right answer. Question number 22. Which word can come before pancake, egg, pie, L?
Scotch!
Scotch, as in Scotch corner. Congratulations. This rank is currently held by only 2 people. One being the Prince of Wales and the other being Lord McP.
Field Marshal.
Incorrect. Kid?
Admiral of the Fleet.
Admiral of the Fleet on the M3. Congratulations.
Now, if I could go into the explanation, when you said which river, I'm going Fleet, and that's 70 miles. No way, Fleet's only about 8 miles
Yeah, I know
from
you mean,
Hampton. Yeah, it's...
For his well-known military heroics,
Yeah.
Prince of Wales, yeah.
You get about like £200,000 a year for that gig as well. It's amazing.
Are we ready? The one that's going to come up. It's going to go quickly. In the 1988 hit "The Anfield Rap" by Liverpool Football Club, John Barnes is just kid.
I was going to go for John Barnes, so I'll go England man.
Incorrect. Simon.
London Gateway.
Incorrect.
I wish you would say it's going to go quickly.
It is going to go quickly, Steve, because it will.
Not that quickly. Sorry to interrupt us.
McPhee.
Jamaica.
Incorrect.
Yes, you better go.
You have mine's there as well. Yeah. John Barnes is described as being from just south of where? Lee.
Watford Gap.
The Watford Gap is the right answer.
Only about 8,000 miles.
How's he
Where
doing the
was he
Jamaican
going?
rap? He's from just south of the Watford Gap. Question number 25, halfway there. What surname links Anne, the Countess of Huntingdon, who was a mistress of Henry VIII, and Jo, the first female to have a #1 single on the UK singles chart? Lee.
Stafford.
Stafford is correct. Question number 26. This town in Cheshire takes its name from a reference in the Domesday Book, which stated that... Simon.
Knutsford.
Knutsford is the right answer.
Pretty good.
Question number 27. Changing one letter in the name of this service station would give you the location of Ernie's nemesis, the fastest milkman in the West. Which service station? Kid.
Teddington.
Prompt.
Toddington.
Toddington is the service station. 2 from 10 from Teddington, yeah. I'm being generous, Steve, I'm being generous.
Thank you. It's weird because you ask the names of the service stations, not the name of the... I'm still looking at the answers, do you know what I mean?
Changing one letter in the name of this service
Thank you
station.
very much, very generous. Very
No
generous.
problem.
Overly generous.
Very generous.
Overly generous, of course.
Very generous.
Question 28.
Go on.
Ashburn, Kensington, Mount Airy, Bethesda, Foggy Bottom. Fat market.
Washington.
Washington DC. Is that Chevy Chase being the last one? Commutable suburbs, which city? It is Washington. Question 29. Starting his career as a teenager, he had spells with Rotherham United, Everton, Spurs, Preston, York City and Mansfield Town. However, his longest... Repeat.
Yeah. Ian Botham. Yeah.
Incorrect. His longest Mansfield Town. However, his longest spell was at Blackburn Rovers between 1990 and 1996, where he played most of the time as a second choice goalkeeper behind Tim Flowers. Simon?
Bobby Mims.
Bobby Mims is right, as in South Mims. Born in Illinois in 1943, he was nicknamed Black Hercules. He fought Muhammad Ali 3 times, winning once and losing twice. Curtis.
Ken Norton.
Ken Norton is the right answer.
I've got no idea where the services is, but...
M6 toll, not
Norton Keynes at the M6 toll.
The only one on...
Early on the M6 toll, yeah?
Not that I've looked at it.
Honest. The Roman road Watling
Sorry.
Street crosses which...
Well, have a reset, will you?
The Roman road Watling Street crosses the Fosse Way just south of which city? Steve.
Leicester.
Leicester is the right answer. Question 32. Designed by Eero Saarinen and built between 1963 and 1965, what is the name of this landmark in St. Louis, Missouri, which... Kid.
Gateway Arch.
The Gateway Arch is the right answer. as in London Gateway.
Go on,
yes,
son.
Steve, you are the top. All in. Question number 33. Which novel, later an Oscar-winning film, was the most famous work by Winston Groom? Steve Kidd.
1984.
No. Curtis.
In the heat of the night.
No.
Question over.
Yeah, I'll finish over.
Hang on a minute. Stupid.
Debster.
I said Diary of a Wild.
No. Fat Marky.
Tulip Purple.
No. Nobody. Right, okay. It is Forrest Gump, as in Leicester.
It's like we should just famously thought we should do, isn't it?
Your next one. The Towton Novices Chase. The West Yorkshire Hurdle. Curtis.
Newbury.
Incorrect. Hang on, Chris Curtis, -1.
It's
Your next one, Kid.
Weatherby.
Weatherby is the right answer. Adding the 15th letter of the alphabet to the name of a moron would give you the name of this service station situated on the M5 in Somerset. Kid. No, sorry, Colin. No, Lee.
Sedgemoor.
Fat Marky.
Michael Wood.
No, Simon.
Colin's already said it, good, ain't
It is good, I know that.
He timed you out.
I didn't time you out though, sorry. I'm going to give it to Simon. Question 36. Stanley, Homer, Hicks, Johnson. Fat Marky.
Simpson.
Incorrect.
No shit.
No shit. Stanley, Homer, Hicks, Johnson and List were the pseudonyms they worked under. McLean, Blunt, Steve.
Burgess.
Incorrect. Colin.
Cambridge Fire.
The Cambridge Five is the right answer. All in. Question 37. Who's the first actor to have a Lego minifigure for 3 different characters? Fat Marky?
Harrison Ford.
Incorrect.
Oh, you dickhead, Mark.
-1. McPhee?
No, I didn't.
Pound incorrect. -1. Colin?
Harrison Ford was what I was going to go
No. Colin incorrect. -1. L?
No, I didn't press it. I was faffing.
Well, I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to knock you off then.
I was faffing. Sorry.
I can't put you back in though. You're out.
Yeah.
Who was the first actor? Curtis.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis is the right answer. Wicket the Ewok, Professor Flitwick, and Griphook in the. Warwick
Great
Davis
question.
I'm a
is the right
As soon as I
answer.
said Harrison Ford, I knew.
Warwick Services, of course. Question number 38. Named after a local river and founded in 1920. Kid.
Fleet Street.
Fleet is incorrect. Steve. Kid -1.
Fleet Street was a great guess.
Who have we got next? Curtis.
Sherwell.
Cherwell is the right answer.
I was only about 5 miles from my front door. So
We drove past it this morning.
The name of a newspaper, the only newspaper published during the general strike.
oh, right, it's Oxford University.
Oxford University independent newspaper, yes. Reset. Back in. Question number 39. Isca Dumnoriorum. Simon.
Exeter.
Exeter is the right answer.
Pretty good.
Good answer.
Goes to the top, doesn't it?
You're still there by 1, sir. Your next question. In 2013, he was appointed Professor of Public History.
Michael Wood.
Michael Wood is the right answer. Michael Wood Services on the M5. Question number 41. Perhaps my favourite question of the round. Mrs. Robinson, the host of the quiz show The Weakest Link. Mr. Winton, the host of the Supermarket Sweep and In It to Win It. Curtis.
Annandale?
Annandale is the right answer. Annandale. Chris Curtis. Annandale is the right answer.
I'm not sure.
I think at this point I got a bit cryptic. Let's try this, shall we?
Hey, Alan.
We're all back in. Question number 42. If the lead singer of Roxy Music had a pontoon named after him, Steve, it might be called Ferry Bridge. Is the right answer.
You were running out by this point.
At this point, it was getting a bit desperate. Yeah? Question number 43. Bear in mind, you need a service station in your answer. If a person stole from you a compound which was primarily comprised of granulated silicon dioxide, what question might you ask in order to secure McP?
Sandwich.
Incorrect. Lee.
Give me my sand back.
Can I have my stand back? Is the right answer. Yes, we have got a bit silly at this point. Your next one, all back in. Question 44. Identified as an extinct species by Georges Cuvier in 1796. It stood between 2.7 metres and 3.4 metres high and weighed around 6 tonnes. It was first seen around 400,000 years ago in East Asia, but isolated populations are believed to have existed up to around 4,000 years ago on Wrangel Island. So named, Simon.
Woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth is the right answer.
It's up to you.
I think you might try. I wanted to.
Michael!
Question number 45. The first series was presented.
Again, sorry.
Question 45. The first series was presented by Mark Benton. The second by Gabby Logan. McP.
It's one that Sam Goodyear was. It's one of your ball. What's it called? The Edge.
The Edge, as in Woolly Edge, is the right answer.
Not Sam Goodyear. Sam Roberts.
Sam Goodyear.
Sam Roberts.
Yeah, Sam Goodyear.
The
Sam
black eye.
Goodyear was never on the Edge.
Question number 46. If someone were cleansing an item that weighed exactly 907.184 kilograms, what might they be doing? Kid.
Tongue cleaning.
Incorrect. Simon.
Washington.
Washington is the right answer. Oh, put Simon into the lead. There are 4 questions to go. Question 47. What surname is shared by Sir Arthur, 3 times the Prime Minister of Australia in the 19th century?
Clark.
Incorrect. -1 for Paul. Che, a Scottish yachtsman born in 19... Kid.
Right.
Blythe is the right answer. Put Steve back to the top by 1 point. 3 questions to go. This is going to be good at the end. Question number 48. Voted the greatest ever line from a movie by the American film Vince.
Frankly.
Yeah.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, Vince.
You're better off than more for me, Dad's age.
Question number 49. Released in 1970, it was the final release from a world famous act. Removing the middle two words from which album title gives you a service station on the M5. The removed words would be over and troubled. Kid.
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater would be the right answer. Steve Kidd sits back and smiles.
Repeat.
Question number 50. Think carefully.
I am 3 in front.
You are 3 in front, Steve, yes. Question number 50. Think carefully before you answer.
Reset, please. McFarlane's fanning about. It's so immature.
Final question. And think about your answer before you give it and how the connection might work. Who would marry Elizabeth Taylor twice? Paul.
Richard Branson.
No. McP.
Burton Wood.
Burton Wood is the right answer.
No chip shops.
So that comes.
Burton Wood. Burton Wood is the right answer.
I'm thinking half.
In front of you, Dave, hidden behind your computer screen, is a little bronze badge. We are going to play once again musical medals. If you could pass it to Deb, when the music stops, then you can, the person who gets it wins the medal. So we are going to have what makes a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman.
You've been singing for a long
Dropped
time.
in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by poverty, impoverished and squalor, go up to be a hero and a scholar. This $10 found his father without a... Now, I would like to point out to all my friends, I hope Chris Jones watches for them, that's a 3-peat on the special for Mr. Steve Kidd. Give me and give him a round of applause, please. Yay! Oh, that was so begrudging. Join me in LightSpeed quiz. It's the best quiz in the world. Thank you very much.